This is Ron Higgins with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune. It's the Monday, June 1st edition of the First Cup of Coffee. The first thing that comes to my mind every morning about college sports, first of all, it's great to be back after several days of technical difficulties. We found some more caffeine. The first cup of coffee is ready to go again. Secondly, June 1st. Where did May go? Just totally disappeared. It went by that quick. And today, Monday, LSU baseball is still in its regionals because of rain delays that caused the NCAA to last night cancel the LSU-UNC-Wilmington late game, which is the start of the regional finals. LSU needs one win to advance to the Super Regionals, which will be held here this coming weekend at LSU if they manage to beat Wilmington today. The first game is at noon. Second game, if needed, at 7 o'clock. Joe Levy, LSU athletic director, was very angry last night about the NCAA's decision, saying that, they had 10,000 people in the stands and, why make this decision then? They couldn't understand it, and it takes away LSU's home field advantage because now Wilmington, which would have had to play 2 games in one day, had a night's rest. And I understand Levy's point. I get that. But I look at it this way also. 2 nights in a row of starting games probably after 10 o'clock. And, Saturday night's game ended at 1:10 in the Sunday morning. That's not good for players. That's not good for fans. And to do that all over again, I really couldn't see that. Although I understand Joe's point, I understand his anger and the delay in the decision. I think he made a better point when he said, he tried to then said to get played Saturday's games, the first one at 1. That way, the second one would not end at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I agree with that. The NCAA talks about all the time about doing things in the best interest of student athletes. How about starting baseball games in regional play on time at decent hours where the fans and the players can show up? For instance, the first game every day probably should be played at 10 or 11 o'clock. The second game should be played at 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock. This way, the tournament ends at a decent hour. And even if there's rain delays, hopefully you can start a game before 7 or 7:30. The way it's gone the last few days, this shows how flawed the NCAA schedule is, and it's something they seriously need to look at before next year's regionals. And honestly, not let TV run their scheduling, which is the problem. This is Ron Higgins with NOLA.com and the Times-Picayune. I'll see you today at LX Box Stadium. Have a great day.